Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Carol at Mom.Plans, and I'm here to talk about Makselife. I have used the Makselife system for 4 years, and last year was the first year that I actually did it from start to finish the entire year. I usually kind of quit halfway through and then might pick it up a little bit later, but I made leaps and bounds in my goals last year, and I know it was by going to this planner, checking my goals, reevaluating my goals, and making sure that I was on task with everything that I wanted to achieve. And so I'm really excited to start sharing about it a little bit. I've not really shared very much about this planner before because I keep it very personal, but because of the success I had with my goals last year, I am really excited to share and show a little about how I plan, what my goal planning system is, and how I use this planner. So let's take a look. This is the horizontal. The pattern I believe was called Moxie. I say was because it is actually out of stock. You cannot get it. They actually have very few planner options in stock right now. So if you were thinking about Makselife, make sure to go over and get one because they do sell out. And you can use my code Carol. It will save you 10% off of your order. Here we have the very opening of the Makselife Goal Planner, and this was in part why I had to have this planner. I love this cover. I love the floral, but then when you open up, this was just stunning. So I decorated my front page, just wanted to have some fun. These are the washi tapes they sell in their store and some of their stickers. And I'm not going to go through all the details of the goal setting because I know there's been lots of other videos about that. They do a really good job of walking you through and how to set your goals, how to even think about what goals you want to set. And so these are the starting pages. You do get this compass assessment, and that is based on you answering the questions on this page. And what you do is you add up all your score for those, and then you divide it by 8 is how you get your number. And then you come over here and fill it in. And I did not keep last year's book. I haven't kept any of my goal planning books because they're very personal. I worked on those goals for that year, and I'm ready to start new. And if anything I didn't do very well and want to move it forward, I would, but I don't want to look back. I just want to keep looking forward. And so this scoring is based on my new goals, not on what I did last year, but on all the new things that I want to achieve this year. As you see, finances, I scored very low. I really have a lot of growth I need to do in this category. And I just used to say, oh, I'm going to not spend, but I didn't have a plan in place. And that is key for goal setting, is know what your plan is, because Makselife is so good about making sure you're taking actionable steps for your goals. So these are the assessment scoring. This is your intentions page. I am blocking out some stuff that was too personal, and my word of the year is intentional. This is what I am thinking of what this word means to me. I want to be intentional in all areas of my life. I will know where and how I will spend my time and money. I will be intentional about my wellness, mind, body, and soul. I will pause before I take action, speak, and spend money. So that's my plan, my goal for the year. I did, outline and highlight a few things that meant a lot to me. Okay, so this here is one of my favorite pages, and I do not have it flagged, but I always have a clip here because I'm going to even bring this in a little bit closer. So the reason I love this page is that this shows all 8 categories of life. That is what the Makselife goal planning system is all about. And in each category, you're given some ideas about how to start goal planning or some of the things you should think about in that area of life. And personal and spiritual and personal growth, I tend to sometimes get those a little bit mixed up. So I always am coming back and referring to it. And it's a great place to get some more motivation or thoughts towards goals that you want to keep pursuing. And this page is a mind map of all the ideas and dreams and goals for the coming year. So I actually printed out my word of the year, intentional, and then I just put some sticky notes. I'm not really sure what I want to do for this, but I did put some thoughts down, and I have the whole year. And so I don't feel the pressure to have this done today. I feel like it's just another way to go back and remind myself of what my goals are. These are my annual goals. And I'm going to tell you right up front, this is my weak part here. To do something so long term is overwhelming to me. So I'm not the best for planning out my annual goals, but it's a starting point. And then when I get to each month of my goals, I kind of take what these swirling thoughts are, and then I break them down for what's going on that month and what might fit me the best. But my goal is to learn and be a little bit better about how to get my annual goals a little bit more specific and narrowed down, and that is something I'm going to be working on this year. We have the vision board, and I printed out this background and glued it in because it was inspired by this, and I'm not done with it yet. Like I said, it's just a work in progress. All goals are, I have the whole year, and here are some things I want to add, like a family photo. I want to do some health and wellness photos. We have a grandbaby arriving this year. My daughter's getting married. So I'm going to put some thoughts into what I can add to this page for that. Goal setting, quick tips. And here we go into your monthly calendar. And this is completely a goal planner for me. I do not plan my weekly or my monthly or my daily on this. I want this to be all about my goals. I have other planners I use for that, and you can use this as a planner as well. This is just how I choose to do it because I wanted it to just be focused on my goals. I am just going in and kind of doing a recap of my week, or things that went well, maybe things I need to focus on. Like this week was terrible with like a sweet craving. I don't know. It was more than normal. And so I downloaded a book on sugar addiction. So I was taking action towards that. Like this just can't go on. What can I do about it? Well, I can get some inspiration from a book. So I wrote that down. Yay for me. I have this week, my focus is going to be more towards less sugar in my daily eating habits. We have a snow day. We just got the call for that. It is snowing. It's like -15. And so I already put in here that I'm just going to have a slow day. I'm going to enjoy it because those to me are like just gifts when it's cold out and you don't have to go anywhere. Here are my January goals. And like I said, I have taken a look at my annual goals. I look at what's going on for this month and I break it down into what I can work on for January. And it's just small bits at a time. And I plan on being focused. Part of that was stepping away from my phone, distractions, taking time to unplug, and then also just focusing on the task at hand. And what I have done, I'm going to show you. I have this timer, and so I just set it, I turn it to like if I want to focus on something for 20 minutes. And so it's already starting to count down. And that every time I need to do something, I'm going to work on it for 20, 15 minutes. This is a great way to keep me accountable and so that I don't go over and I know where I'm spending my time. So I'm hoping to really utilize this more and more. Once again, it's creating a habit using that, so we shall see. But we have fun and recreation. We have a gender reveal. Just this past weekend, we're having a granddaughter. We're so excited. We have my husband's birthday. I have a lot of fun things going on, and I always try to do at least 2 or 3 things of fun with friends or family. I try not to do too much because then you're just overwhelmed, but enough so that I am making sure I'm connecting and getting, good communication with all those that I really love and care about. Work and Learning is dedicated to my content planning. This year, I'm really trying to be good about sharing how I use my planners, not just show my planners. And then I have a Facebook page with my friend Taylor at Taylor Plan. We're doing refresh and renew prompts this month, and that's been a lot of fun. And my goal is to do more YouTubes, and I have 2 YouTube videos this month. Like this video in itself, I have put off for 2 weeks. I've been wanting to do it, but I get almost like camera shy or something, and so I just find a million reasons not to, but I'm going to push through that. That's one of my goals, is to just get in and do it, because once you start, it's fine. It's the anxiety about filming and all that beforehand. So I'm trying to get through that. Financial is a huge goal of mine. I have no impulse spending. I have a January budget already set. I'm checking in on my budget and my goals weekly. It's not, this is really a daily, I would say. It's a daily focus. I'm not purchasing any new planners or planner supplies for 6 months, nothing. I'm going to use what I have. It was just getting too much of all the things I already have, and I just kept buying more, and that just was not making sense. So I'm really focusing on that. I have a whole list of all the decluttering and projects I want to do. My health and wellness is moderation. I always do a big morning workout, but I want to add walks. Meal planning is so important, journaling, taking supplements, and we are basically snowed in and it's just frozen outside. So I'm walking in my house in the afternoons just to make sure I get my steps. So this is a look at my very first week, and after the week you can see I was off to a great start. Financial went well. Once again, I got my personal and my spiritual growth ideas all mixed up, so I just did arrows. This is about using the planner, not worrying if it's pretty or not. And so I just went through all the things I wanted. I sometimes check them off. I don't check off everything. And I do cross stuff off if I didn't do it or I didn't want to do it. But this is how I use my weekly pages. And let me show you if you're unfamiliar. This is what a blank week would look like. And what I do is in the evenings, I reflect on my day. I talk about what I did well, what I need to focus on. You know, it's just a daily reminder. And as you see, the no spend, it's been hard. And I just write, remember, this stuff, of course, is personal. And then I use, let me see here. Yes. So I use the dot markers. I love these so much. And I put dots by what category I was actually focusing on. And it helps me as an overview see what areas of life I've talked about or what I've been working on, because I really want it to be about all areas of life, not just one or two. They have the dot tip on one end, and then they have like just this, like if you want to make straight lines or just add some color. They have it on the other end, so they're dual tip, is what I'm trying to say. I did buy these, I got last year from Makselife, and I don't think I mentioned that. They have each of the areas of life on here, so that says personal, so you know which color coordinates with what goals. So I love that. So those I actually keep very handy because I do use them. Put a little fun washi over here because I didn't use the tracker. I have some other trackers going in my planner, and I just, like I said, I didn't want to duplicate. So I just covered it up. Okay, sorry if the camera keeps shaking. My cat keeps jumping on my desk and I have to push Norton off. So I wanted to show you how my week looks in a planner, a full week looks for me. I have my goals, my weekly actions. I have my reflections and journaling throughout the week. And then I have the reflections page. And this is where I talk about my wins, what went well, struggles I've had, like lessons or ideas for moving forward. And then I start all over again and do my weekly. And like I said, a little messy. I had a goal of low sugar and it wasn't going well. So I made sure I wrote in here, struggling, need a new plan, working on it, got the book, getting some inspiration, feeling a little bit revived about that. And so then I listed all my things, talked about all the things, and even underlined some things. Here's my wins. I have begun a Bible study. I found one that was a huge goal of mine, and I really found one that I think is going to work. It's the Bible recap, and it's a daily thing. It takes me all of 20 minutes, and it's just something I know I'm going to be able to do this year. I'm excited about that. I talked about staying on task and being focused, and part of that was utilizing this timer. I sometimes will even just say to our Alexa, hey, set the timer for 15 minutes, talking about my no spending. And then we have this week and all the goals that I have that I want to start working on for it. And this is what my page looks like. I did put some washi tape down here. I did go ahead, and this week I am going to do my goals that I have set. I'm going to track this, and that's like low sugar. So it is Monday today, and so I'm not done with the day yet, so I haven't checked it off, but I have done so much movement. I've done content already. I've planned meals. I've read. I've done my morning routine. So I am good. And so that's just how I'm using it. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you haven't ever used a goal planner and just need some insight on that or why I chose this one, you can ask me that as well. I guess I'll just tell you now. I chose this one because checking in weekly is really what I need. I need a constant reminder, and by then writing and reflecting daily, that's another reminder of what my goals and my intentions are. And so it just helps me really be successful with that. So anyway, thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day. I hope you're warm wherever you are. I'm just going to go get some tea and enjoy this blizzard. And if you like this, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And like always, you can find me on my Instagram channel at mom.plans. Also, before I want to make sure, I do have a code, Carol, that's just Carol, and I'll save you 10% at Makselife. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day.